One of my favorite movies is The Wizard of Oz. I actually had a chance, my second year of ordination living in New York City, to actually portray the Scarecrow. I really love this movie. Many great lines. But one that really touches me in a very profound way was when Dorothy finds out that she had the power to go home for the whole time by the Good Witch. She went to every one of her friends, the Lion, the Tin Man, and the Scarecrow, and she whispered something very personal to them. And after she said something personal to the Tin Man, he said, "Now I know I have a heart because it's breaking." On Wednesday, I received a call from a freshman, many of you know, Joe Flynn, telling me that he had made some mistakes and he wanted to see me. When he told me what the mistakes were, I knew I had a heart because it was breaking. He was arrested by the Elon police on 4 felony counts of possession of marijuana, possession to sell, possession to manufacture, all types of false IDs. But he needed to see me. He came into my office at the Truett Center about 4 o'clock, a little after 4 on Wednesday. And as soon as he saw me, he just began to sob. And my heart broke again. He was sobbing, telling me how sorry he was for what he did. Some of you know Joe. You know that Joe's a good boy. He's a good guy. Joe is a good person who chose to do some bad things. And unfortunately, those bad things had fatal consequences for him. He lost his place here at Elon University. His life will never be the same, or at least never be the way he imagined it, because he will have some type of record following him. But the bottom line, Joe is a good person. We have in our gospel today, the reading of the Passion, we have, as we started the Mass, many people holding their palm branches and yelling, "Jesus, Son of David, Jesus, Son of David," so happy to recognize Jesus as their Messiah, as the new Moses, as the liberator of the people. And a few days later, those same good people who were waving their palm branches for Jesus were changing their tune to crucify him, ready to trade places with a known murderer, Barabbas. Let him go free and let Jesus be crucified and die. Good people making bad choices. I can only imagine how broken Jesus' heart was, even before his crucifixion, when he saw that not only did his friend betray him with a kiss, his future successor denied him 3 times after promising he wouldn't. Good people who chose to do bad things. You know, my sisters and brothers, we walk our journey of life, and sometimes it's not so easy, and sometimes we feel burdened, and sometimes we feel we need help. And you know, help is there. I said to Joe, you know, I wish you had come to me sooner. I wish you had confided in one of your professors or someone you know on staff or one of your friends who may have been able to stop this from reaching this point. I would like to say to you, if there are people out there, students that you know, who are on a path of destruction, I ask you to speak with them and beg them to listen to reason. Beg them to speak to someone, friend, confidant, priest, professor, anybody that can help them to find the right way. I end by saying that Joe is still a good person. He knows God's goodness His mercy and His forgiveness in his life. And I know he knows that because I imparted forgiveness to him in the sacrament of reconciliation, something he wanted to see me about when he came to see me on Wednesday. Mercy, we believe in a God of mercy. Forgiveness, we believe in a God of forgiveness. But we have